You are welcome to this amazing tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be taking you on how to use Excel to do VLOOKUP, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, and also XLOOKUP and index match in Excel. So with this data set, I've already set these questions ready. So we are going to be solving this question we have here with the data set we have in our Excel sheet. So this data set here, so and it says data set. Let me highlight it and format the table first. Go to the format, then auto fit row, auto fit column. So then after that, you can now create a table. Let's pick all borders so that it will be in a border. So our data set is prepared ready. So what I'm going to do now is to just give it a bit of understanding of what we mean by HLOOKUP. So when we're talking about VLOOKUP is searching for a value in our data set on vertical axis. So and when we're talking about vertical axis means like searching for a value on this side. So like this one now is vertical. So you can see this vertical axis. So when we're talking about HLOOKUP is searching for a value on horizontal axis. So and we can indicate that one like this. So you are searching for your value, and when your data set has been transposed, like this one now is vertical like this, so you have to transpose it like this into horizontal. So and how can you do that? You copy. So select your data set. Let's say you select your data set, then you copy it. So after you copied, then select copy. So when you copy it, you come to a new sheet here, then you click on you click on paste special, then you paste as value. So you click on paste special here. So you see this one here that the tab that open up, this tab, you come and click on transpose here. So it's going to transpose your data set. So with this one now, you can now started doing your HLOOKUP with this. So let's have this to be VLOOKUP, and then this sheet will be HLOOKUP. So we are going to be making use of HLOOKUP in this part. So because it's transpose data set, so that we have here. So you can also select this one too and format the cell. So auto fit row and auto fit column, so that it can fit in. Now we have our vertical axis and also the horizontal axis. Now that we have done the necessary things and we have explained what we mean by HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP. So when we are now talking about XLOOKUP is the combination of both two of it together. So it's combination of HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP together. So it has the features of HLOOKUP, has the features of VLOOKUP. That means, so what you need in XLOOKUP, you have to check your value you are searching for, then go and select the column you are looking for the value from. Then when you select it, that's what is going to give you your answer. So now here we have VLOOKUP. I'll be bringing my question here. So this is the VLOOKUP question. So I'll be bringing it into my set. You can use snapping tools to snap your distance, and you can get that one here on this part. Just search for snapping tools. So when you search for snapping, it's going to bring it up for you. Then click on it. So when you click on it, it's going to open up for you. Then click on it on the Z like this. Then screenshot the screen. So like the way I did. So now let's go back to our Excel sheet and paste the copy of our screenshot. So now let us make it a little bit small. Then we come here into this part. Let me trim it a bit so that you can fit in here. So and also you can be able to see the question very clear. So as we are going into the tutorial. So now for the VLOOKUP, you have the first question, say that you should find the, let me highlight this part. So on all border, so I'll also make it bold. So there are parts I'm going to match together so that you can be able to see the way I'm doing it step by step. So now let's have it. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to drag this on a bit so that you can be seeing my answers, so as I'm doing the solutions step by step. So now here is our answer panel, so you can type it like this, answers. So for the questions, we are going to be answer the questions that we have. First question says that we should find the product sold in the transaction with sales ID 005. So now for us to get that, we are going to make use of VLOOKUP, right? Equal to VLOOKUP. So let me change the font size here before we proceed, so that you can be able to see my formula function very clear and neat. So let me change it to like 18. So 18 is good. So now let's go back. So we have equal to, then write VLOOKUP. So you can go to formula bar so that it won't take much space. So then what you are searching for, you put it there. So what you are searching for is 005. That's the lookup value. So I want us to understand the concept here. So in formula for VLOOKUP, we have lookup value. So lookup value are the value we are looking for based on the question. So that find the product sold in the transaction with sales ID 005. So in our data set, under the sales ID, we have this. So now we want to look for its sold transactions. That means we want to look for the sales that the transaction it makes. So now I want to look for it. So how can we get that? We are going to make use if we look up to search from our data set and to get it out. So now we have VLOOKUP, then you keep on the lookup value of what you are looking for, then you select the table array. You come here into your table, then you select from here, select it from the table range. So select it to J21. That's the end of the table. So put command there, then you count. Let me place this one down so that you can be able to see what I'm going to be doing. So now you count from your table. You count, that's a column index number. So you count here from the sales ID. You count where the product is. So you want to look for the product. So that is what the question says, find the product sold in transaction with sales ID. So you want to look for the product. So you count from the sales ID column. So sales ID 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means the product is in column 4. You put 4 there. So after you put 4, comma, then write 4. So it's going to give you the answer for the product that says ID 005 sold. So and the product is short. So here, so you can see we got that. So that's the product name. So now you can, if you want, you can highlight it. So if you don't want, you can leave it. So just to show you your answer. So that's our answer, and we got the answer here. For the question 2, we say that you should retrieve the total sales for the customer 10. So we want to retrieve the total sales for customer 10. How can we retrieve that? How can we retrieve the total sales for customer 10 in our data set? So what we are going to do is that we are going to make use of VLOOKUP too. So write VLOOKUP, then after that we look for the cost. Your lookup value is what? Customer. So write your lookup value, which is customer 10. That's what they told us to retrieve. So let me put the quotation mark on the head. So underscore 10. So that's the lookup value that we are looking for, comma, then you select your table array starting from the customer name. So because that's where the lookup value we are looking for start from. So you select from the customer name column. So after you are done, then you put comma. So then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to count where is the total sales. So the column number of total sales. starting from the column name, column product, that's the second category. So we are going to put the column there, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it's number 6. So then you count, after you count it, you put the number. So then write false. So after write false, you click enter. So number 6 I mean. So that's it. So we have the total sales for the customer ID 10. So and if you look at it here now for the customer ID 10, so let me show you. This is the customer ID 10. So we look at the column, you will see, you're gonna see that the column ID there is also, the total sales there is 2596, 2596. So that we have here. So now that we got that, so now let's move to the next question. The next question says that we should retrieve, find the region for sales ID is equal to SAL 112. So we want to find this region in our data set using VLOOKUP. Write VLOOKUP. So then we write what you are looking for, that is sales ID 0112. So make sure you put a quotation mark on the head. So after that, put comma. So next thing we are going to do is to select our table range. So and it's going to be selected from here. It's going to start from the sales ID. So now select from here to this part. So after we select from there to that part, so then we count where is our region. So we count from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So our region is number 9. So put 9 there, then write false. So first is to get exact match of your value you are looking for. So the region there is Abuja. So that's how we got that. So now let's proceed to the next questions that we have. The next question says that we should find the representative who made the sales for, so sales rep. So we want to find the representative for that sales ID 17. So press equal to write VLOOKUP. So write VLOOKUP, then we write the value we are looking for, sales ID 017. So make sure you put the quotation mark on the head. So now after that, we put comma here. So we want to look for the sales representative. So after that, select your table range, starting from the value that we have, starting from the sales ID. So now that we have that, we put comma here. So then after that, you will click on the number of where you are looking for. So now we count from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it's number 10. So that's the column number. So you come here and put the number, put 10. So then write false, and after that press enter. So the sales rep for that product says ID 117 is Peter. So the name is Peter. So that's how we got that. So now let's proceed to the next questions. We say that get the unit price for the product sold by customer 3. So we want to get the unit price for customer 3. So for us to get that, you just write the value you are looking for. That will be VLOOKUP customer 3 with the quotation mark, customer underscore 3. So comma. So then you select your table range, starting from where, from customer, because that's where you are looking for your value from. So now customer 3. Then after that you select it, then you count. You say we should find get the unit price for the product sold by quantity 3. So the unit price is in which column? 1 2 3 4. So that is column 4. Then you put 4 there, then write false, then you close the bracket, press enter. So the quantity for series ID customer 3 is 7. So you can come here and check. So this is it. Can you see that? So it's 7. So that's how we got that. So now when we have this value for this question, so that's how to simply use VLOOKUP. And as much as question you want to be setting for yourself too based on VLOOKUP, that's how to easily get it. So now let's move on to the next questions, where we are going to be using this same data set to answer question on each lookup. So let's have this here. So as we proceed to each lookup, so now for the each lookups, we are going to be answer these questions here. So we want to be finding the category of the product by sales record. I want to also get the quantity sales. So we are going to be getting those one using VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP. So we are done with the VLOOKUP. So let's answer the question we have here to making use of HLOOKUP. So now this is the questions. So and we are meant to answer it one by one. So let's mark this and center it. So copy it, paste it, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So now when we are done, so we have this part to be answered. So let me bold it. So then also let's also have the maybe to be 16. Saying is okay. So these answers. So for the question number 1, say you should find the categories of products for sales for the fourth sales record. For us to get the category of the product for the fourth sales record, so we make use of HLOOKUP, write HLOOKUP, then we go up here, select the value we are looking for, which is what sales 4. So we should get the what fourth sales. This is sales 4 0 0 4. So that's for the sales fourth sales record. So now we have the value. Then after that, we will come here to select our table range. Starting from here, you can start anywhere as usual. You can start highlighting from anywhere. So now then after that, put comma. So then the next thing we are going to do is to put the value of where the sales ID 04 is. So you say we should find the category. So we count the row index where the category is. So starting from here, 1 2 3 4 5. So it's in row 5. So put 5 there to get the row index of where the categories is. That's where we are searching our value from. So then write false, then close the bracket. So the category of the product for say fourth is electronics, and if you check it here, so what you have is also what electronics. So that's how we got that. So now let's go to the next question. So get the quantity of the sixth sales using HLOOKUP. So we write HLOOKUP. So after we write HLOOKUP, so then the next one I'm going to do is to get the so write SAS 006. So that's for the sixth record, comma. So it's likely the same question, but I just bring it down so that you understand the concept behind the HLOOKUP. So then after you done that, select your table range. So I select it, comma. So now let's count. Where is the quantity? where is the quantity fall into? Quantity is in number what? So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so is the number 6. So put 6 here, comma, then write false and close the bracket. So the quantity sold for the seed sales is 8. So and if you look at it here, so you're gonna see it here, so it's 8. So that's how we got that 8. So now let's move on to the next questions. So next question said that we should using HLOOKUP to find the total sales for the 10th record. So write HLOOKUP. So write SAR 0 10. So let's have the quotation mark at the end. So we want to find the sales 10 record, the total sales for it. So now after that, select your table range, select it. So after you select your table range, you put comma. So now you can now come here and what, and put the where we have the total sales 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So that is number 8. That's the row index number. So then we get the exact match, which is false. So then you click OK. So it's going to give you the total sales for sales ID 10. So and if you look at it, so you are going to see it says ID 10 got the total sales of this. So that's how we got that. So now let's move on to the next question. It said that we should retrieve the product name in the 7th column of the transaction data. So we want to look for the product name. So write HLOOKUP. So the product name is going to be 007 for the 077. So we want to look for its product name. So select the table range as usual. Select the table range. So after selecting the table range, then put comma here. So then you count where do you have the product. The product is in column 1 2 3 4. So that's column 4. You put 4 there. So I mean row 4. So then write false to get exact match. It's not column, it's row. So we have the product name. The product name is headphone. So 4 7 6 7. So when we look at it here, this is it. So you can see the answer is accurate. It's very intact. So now let's come here into this part. Let me change this so that it can be clear. So now we have the question 5. Question 5 says that use HLOOKUP to find the region for the record number 5. So write HLOOKUP. So we want to find the region for record 8. That will be record 005. Record number of 005. So put the quotation mark, comma. So after that, you come into your table. Then we select the table range. Then after we select the table range, then you go into the data set. You count. Is it we should find the region for record 5. So you count where is number, which number of row is region. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it's in row 9. So then you write false. So and the region is Kano. So that's how we done with our HLOOKUP. So if you want to use HLOOKUP to find your data set, so you have to transpose the way we transpose. So then you will now use HLOOKUP to what? To do your analysis to find your data set. So now let's move on to the next one, which is index match. So this for index match. So let's click on this and have our table here. So let's have it in our sheet here. So this for HLOOKUP, this for VLOOKUP I mean. So let's have it here behind the VLOOKUP. So and this is the table for it. So now let's have our questions. Let's have it under this part. Let me paste this so that we can have it here. So let's clear this. So now for the question for index match, so I'm going to bring it into my sheet so that we can be following it here one by one. So for the question number 1, it said that we should find the customer name. It said that we should find the customer name for sales ID SAL005. So with this one, we are going to make use of index match. It's very simple. So what you need to do is press equal to, then write index. So after that, we are going to put the name or what you are looking for. So which is sales 005, put it in quotation mark, comma. So then you go and select that place, that part you are looking your value from. So which under the sales ID. So select this part, select the sales ID, then comma. So here now you come here into this part, match. So comma, let's use match first. So this is the match is going to help us to get our lookup value. So here is the index. So once you look for the index match of the value we are looking for, so what we have to do is to make sure that you work in an accordance to your index so that you don't mix it up with one another. So for the first questions, so our index is under what? So under the range is there we should get the what? Let me check the question. So that they find the customer name for sales ID. So okay, so that's the question we have. So we want to find the customer name, so we are going to first click on equal to, then index. So now you go and check the customer. So you click on the customer, so that's the customer, and that's the question it's told us to do. So select the customer name first, then you put comma, so then you write match. So when you select the match, then you click on the value you are looking for, so which is say 005. So make sure you put it in so match is going to help you to look for the value. Our lookup value says 005. So then after that, you go and select that says 005 column, which is this. So then when we select it, we have comma, so 8 to 826 and 21. So comma. So after that, after we select that, so then you have our match. Our match in the match to be is 0. So 0 is going to give you exact match. So write 0 there, then close the bracket twice, then press enter. So the customer name, based on our question, the customer name for sales ID 005 is customer 5. So then for the next questions, say that you should get what? Return the product for sales ID 010. So we want to return the product. For sales ID 0013. So what I'm going to do is what, press record and write index. So after writing the index, so now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and select the product column. So this is the product column. So after that, put comma. So then the next thing I'm going to do again is to write match here, match. So then we have the lookup value, which says ID 010. So make sure you put it in quotation mark. So now press comma. So now after that, we are going to now select our sales ID again. That's all. We are done. So now select this. So after you select that, put comma, put 0 to get exact match. So then close it. So we have the product to be speaker. So that's the speaker. So for the next product, for the next question in our list, they say that we should find the what? Find the quantity for customer name. Sorry, it's quantity. Find the quantity for customer name, customer 8. So we write index. So we want to find the quantity. So now after you click on the, go and select the quantity column. Select the quantity column. So after selecting the quantity column, comma, so then the next one I'm going to do is to just say that we find the customer name for the customer 8. So write match. After writing match, then you put the quotation mark and write customer underscore 8. So put the quotation mark again. So then we go and select the customer column. So this is meant to be this. So after selecting that, close the bracket, put comma, then get the exact match, close the bracket. So now we have the quantity to be 3. That's how we got that. So now for also the next question, which is where I'm going to stop, is that I should return the unit price for the product watch. So is that we should return the unit price for the product watch. So for us to get that, we are still going to make use of index match 2 as well. So we'll come here, write index. So index. So then click on it. So you can now come here. It said that we should find the watch. So watch is in product. So you select the product. Select it. So now after selecting this, watches. Alright. So let's go back. I can't see the headings very well. So and I want to be seeing it. So this is index. I want us to be seeing it together. So now we want to select where the watch is. So we click on this, go back to the top. So we want to look for price, unit price for watch. So select this unit price first. So that's the unit price. So comma, then after we select the unit price, then we will now go and write match. So we want to look for the exact match of what we are searching for. So now our lookup value is watch. So our lookup value is watch. Then comma, then you come and click on the product. Click on the product to this part. So now we want to see the exact match for that as well. So now we have the unit price for it. So the unit price for watch is 79421. So as you can see, that's how we got that. That's how we got that. So now let's go to the next questions. So I'm not going to finish, I'm going to drop it in the video description so that you can work with it. So the last one is XLOOKUP. So let's click on this and select this table so that we can cut this one out. So now let's go back to our data sheet. Have the place of it, so it's XLOOKUP. So we want to get the XLOOKUP too with the data set we have here. So let me copy the table, copy it and paste it in the new sheet. So title it XLOOKUP so that you can see what I'm doing very well. So now let's paste our question here so that we can see it clear. So now that we have our questions here, so now let's come and answer our questions based on what we have. So let's have this, then highlight it, the merge and center. So our answer will be here. Our answer will be here. Our answer will be here. So now that we are done, so write answers at the top here. So make sure it's good. So and also increase the size like 24, and type answers. So type answers. So can even increase the size so that you can see your answers as we are doing it one by one. So once you use HLOOKUP to find the customer name for sales ID 001, so you come and click on the select your value first. So now after we're done with this, we are going to look. The HLOOKUP is very simple among all, so what you need to do is not really hard. So just select the value you are looking for. That's your lookup value. So our lookup value is sales ID 1. So write it out, say ID 001. So and then put the quotation mark on it, so comma. So after that you come and select your sales ID column. Now after selecting your sales ID column, then the next thing is that you want to look for the customer name. So you come here and select the customer name. So select the customer name to this part. So now that you are done, just press enter. So it's going to give you the customer name. So and the customer name is customer 1. So do you see that? So that's for HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP is very simple. So now let's go to the next question, making use of HLOOKUP. So we say that return the product for sales ID 008. So what you need to do is very simple. 008, then you put this one there, comma. So then you go and return the product. So here we just select sales ID column. So after selecting that, then you put comma here. So after that, we now come and pick your what? It says ID 00. You go and pick product. So and product is what? Column D. So select the product. So it's going to give you the product name now without stressing, and the product name is shirt. So that's how we got the question 2. For the question 3, they say get the category for customer name, customer 12. So it's very simple. Just write the name of the customer out. Just write HLOOKUP, then look up for the lookup value we are looking for. So put it customer underscore 12. So quotation, comma. So then you come and select. What? Get the product name for customer 12. Select the what? The customer name first. So which is under the C. So here select the customer name. So after you select the customer name, then you come and select the this is the category. So select the category. So select the category starting from at the top here, so which is E2 to E21. So after you done, just close it. So the product category is fashion. So that's how we got that. Product category name for customer 12 is fashion. So for the next one, I'm still going to make use of XLOOKUP. So I want to find the quantity for product chart. I want to look for its quantity. So how can we get the quantity for that? So what are we going to do is that we are just going to write the name of what we are looking for. So our lookup value is shirt. So after we write shirt, put comma. So then the next one we're going to do, go and select the product. So that's where the shirt is. Select the product, comma. So after that, we also select from F2. So this is the quantity. Select the quantity. So and the quantity there for the chart is 3. So that's how we got that quantity. So now let's look for the return. Return the unit price for sales ID 010. So for us to return that, we make use of XLOOKUP too as well. So that will be XLOOKUP. So write in what value you are looking for, write it out. Says ID 0110, comma. So then go back here. We want to look for the unit price. So we want to look for the unit price. So we are looking for the unit price now. Select says ID first. Says ID first, comma. So then the next thing I'm going to do, we are looking for unit price. Go to unit price to highlight unit price. So and you are done. So the unit price for that is this. So that's how we got that. So now you can see your answer being sorted out, being searched out using VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP and HLOOKUP without stressing yourself. So this is how to go about using all these functions to search for your data set in Excel. Very simple and very easy to do. So just follow the procedure. There's nothing hard about it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this helpful to you. So and also you can do the remaining questions on the list for practice more. Thank you so much. Bye.